I was watching a interview of Eric Thomas, or E.T. the hip hop preacher. It was done by a guy called Nehemiah Davis, a prominent business coach and podcast owner with a great following building. Although I was there to hear E.T., Nehemiah Davis said something of great consequence. He said, exposure equals expansion. Wow, and that just rung because I remember times where my wife and we met a nice couple at church. This was somewhere in the 90s. The husband was a real VP at FedEx. So a little normal discourse, normal dinners. All of a sudden we got to the point where we visited each other's homes. And we visited their home. And wow, it just started us to dream. All of a sudden we thought different. We moved differently. We had drives in new neighborhoods. Our goals became different. We became laser focused. And sometimes exposure does mean expansion. We were exposed to more, so we grew. And I think that's when we bought our first home. And sometimes if you want things to change, you got to be around some new things. You got to expand your horizons. I volunteered to pick up many of the great speakers that preached at Temple of Deliverance during Bishop Patterson's time in the 90s and early 2000s. It wasn't that I was trying to be a do-boy, but you're riding in a car with a guy, or that I only picked up men. I didn't pick up the others. They had me assigned to pick up Prophetess Juanita Bynum, take her to the airport one morning. Fortunately, that didn't work out because who knows how that experience would have went. She probably would have told me off or something. But I didn't mean that, Prophetess Bynum. But you rode in a car. It's good to see that they're just normal people, or what's that one tidbit that they can give you in passing while you're about to take their luggage up to the room, while you're driving them to the church service, or driving them to the airport, or driving them to get something to eat. So that was invaluable. Sometimes you got to make sure that you expose yourself to enough so you can expand. Look, I've always been a voracious reader. That's my thing. Everybody doesn't have to do that, but get around new people. Watch something on YouTube. Watch a podcast. Do something to make yourself better, because the more you expose yourself to new things, the more room that you have to expand and grow. Be blessed. Have a great Saturday.